Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Rose and today I have my helper here, my grandson Jalen. And together we are going to bake a carrot cake. And for this recipe you're going to need 2 cups of cake flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1.5 cups of vegetable oil. You can use canola oil, any vegetable oil that you have, 3 eggs, an 8-ounce drained can of pineapple, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 cups of carrots, and the sugar is going to be 1 3/4 cups of white sugar, 1/2 cup of shredded coconut, 1/2 cup of raisins, and if you like you can also add 1/2 cup of walnuts. My granddaughter has nut allergies, so I'm going to leave the walnuts out. So we are going to start by sifting our cake flour, and you want to put it in a sifter, and we're going to sift that in just like that. And my grandson Jalen, he's going to do the mixing for me like I said. So we're going to start by mixing the 3 eggs, which have been at room temperature. And go ahead, Jalen. There you go. And you want to beat those until they're well incorporated. And to that, I'm going to add the 2 teaspoons of the vanilla extract. And the 1.5 cups of vegetable oil. And you want to put the speed up a little bit higher, okay? Now I'm going to add the sugar. So I'm going to add the sugar. And while we're mixing this, make sure you preheat your oven at 350 degrees. And you want to butter a 9 by 13 pan or a fluted pan. I'm using a fluted pan today. And once that looks nice and creamy, we're going to add the spices to the flour. Excuse me, Jalen. I'm going to mix this here until everything is incorporated. Make sure the salt and the baking soda and powder are well mixed in. Okay. And then we're going to add the flour gradually. So Jalen is going to start that mixer up, and I'm going to put in the flour slowly. Add the other third. You can speed it up a little bit. Yep. He's doing great for being the first time. He's going to be an expert by the end of this show. And we'll add in the rest of the flour. You can speed that up a little bit. Fantastic. I've been making this carrot cake for many, many years, and is a fantastic recipe. I also going to show you how to make, you can stop that now, how to make the frosting, and which is made with cream cheese and powdered sugar, and of course vanilla. We want to scrape the sides and make sure everything is incorporated, just like that. And it looks great. This is exactly how your mix is supposed to look. Okay. You saw how I folded that in? Okay, so we're gonna add the 8-ounce drained pineapple, crushed pineapple, and Jalen, you can go ahead and mix that with the with the spatula. And then we're gonna add the rest of the coconut and raisins. Yep. We're gonna mix that very well, and once we're done mixing, we'll be back. Okay, so Jalen added the 2 cups of shredded coconut, or the carrots, and mixed it all well. And you can see the batter is all nicely well mixed. I got a, I sprayed this pan with bacon spray, and Jalen is going to pour in the batter. Yep. And there you go. Now scoop you along. Fantastic. So like I said, you can use a 9x13 square pan if you want, but I'm going to use this type of pan today. So we are done. We are going to put this in our preheated oven, and I'll see you back in about 50 minutes or so. Okay, I just took my cake out of the oven, and it baked for exactly 50 minutes. What we're going to do now is are going to invert the cake onto a cooling rack, and hopefully it will come out. And look at that masterpiece. So we're going to let that cake cool for at least an hour, and meanwhile I'm going to start working on the cheesecake frosting. Okay, now we are going to start making the cheesecake frosting for the carrot cake. For this recipe, you'll need 2 cups of confectioner sugar, and you want to sift the sugar because it does come with lumps, and we don't want a lumpy frosting. So I started sifting all the sugar earlier, but I just wanted to show the importance of sifting the powdered sugar. See all those lumps? Not good. Okay, so we got the 2 cups here of powdered sugar. Here I have an 8-ounce block of cream cheese and a 1/4 cup of butter. Doesn't have to be melted, but this is melted because my kitchen is so hot right now, but it's not going to impact the frosting. My helper here, Denise, is my granddaughter. My grandson Julian had to leave, or Jalen, but she's taking over and helping me finish the carrot cake. So Denise, go ahead and start mixing the butter and cream cheese. And she's going to mix it until it's all incorporated, just like that. To that, we are going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Make sure you use pure vanilla. I'm going to start adding the powdered sugar gradually. Just going to keep mixing it. Now, as all you know, I just took out the cake out of the oven, so it's gonna need at least an hour and a half to cool down. Once that cake is completely cool, then we'll go ahead and frost it. At this point, if we decided to frost the cake while it's still warm, what's gonna happen is the frosting is just gonna fall off. So that's why it's important to have the cake completely cool. So she's gonna raise the speed on that hand mixer. And that looks great. Because the butter was melted due to the heat in the kitchen, what I'm gonna do is place this in the refrigerator, to cool down, and when we come back, we'll frost the carrot cake and we'll be all done. Okay, so Denise is finishing frosting the cake. Remember, we did the frosting earlier. We put it in the fridge to cool off because the butter had melted due to the heat in the kitchen. And she did a fantastic job. That looks delicious. So Denise, how about if we cut a piece of this carrot cake and make sure that it's good? And I know it is, but I want to make sure. This cake is moist. Now, if you wanted to decorate the cake, you can add walnuts on top. Obviously, I can't do that because my granddaughter can't have any walnuts. But let me taste this and see. Oh my God, this is absolutely delicious. If you like the recipe, I hope you did. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching. Thanks, Denise. You're welcome.